to everybody on the handbook performance and the virtual screen and off the screen.
There is some problem.
Repeat అవుతుందండి. తీసేసాను ఫోన్ తీసేసాను.
ఇప్పుడు లేదు, ఇప్పుడు రిపీట్ కావట్లేదు. నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ రిపీటెడ్.
Is it okay?
Go ahead. It is all right. Please carry on.
Okay. Today we are celebrating World Water Day on the theme accelerating. Repeat. Should not repeat.
హలో హలో వినపడుతుందా? దీంట్లో ఏమైంది? రిపీట్ అవుతుంది.
బాగుంది సార్, ఇప్పుడు రిపీట్ అవుతుంది. నౌ ఇట్స్ క్లియర్.
Hello, are you able to get me, sir? Okay, sorry, there was some net problem in laptop. Come on my mobile. Today's World Water Day is being celebrated with the theme accelerating the change to solve the water and sanitation crisis. And actually today's the respected chief guest was Sri I. Ganapati Reddy Garu, engineer in chief. But due to some problem he has expressed, he is unable to attend. So the speaker is now Dr. I. Satyanarayan Raj Garu, council member and chairman and R&DC of IEI. Respected speaker I.S. Raj Garu, Dr. G. Venkat Subbaya, FIE, honorary secretary, and also engineer P. Shankar Prasad is not well. I think he has also expressed he is not able to attend today, and convener of the event, and past chairman, council members, Dr. Anwantachari Garu, Indrasena Reddy Garu, Venkatesam Garu, Haginder Garu, R. Gopal Krishna Garu, Subbireddy Garu, and other members who are not visible to me on the screen and behind the screen, council members and past honorary secretaries, members of Telangana State Central Committee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today I feel it is a great privilege and honor to be amidst this August gathering and extend a warm and hearty welcome to the today's keynote speaker and also chief guest and all of you to this World Water Day. Today I am very happy to be associated with this memorable event and wish to inform that the Institution of Engineering Telangana State Center is organizing World Water Day on the theme accelerating change to solve the water and sanitation crisis on the day on 22nd March, and it is celebrated every year 22nd March. The UN General Assembly designated the 22nd March 1993 as the first World Water Day. An annual event is aimed at being the biggest and almost widely celebrated globally for creating awareness towards water conservation. Each year, a theme is declared to focus attention on some cardinal aspect of the water. And for instance, this year also the theme is groundwater making the invisible visible. I think this is the last year theme. The World Water Day activities take place all the year round, but climaxes on the 22nd March every year. The main thrust of this observance is to make the use of water the people at all levels of society, at all levels of industry, at all levels of rural and urban population realize that the water is to be conserved, that water has to be not polluted, and that water resources have to be generated, and these messages have to be percolate to all ages of human beings, from the school going children to the retired persons. Through this day, our program is to personalize issues and enable everyone to realize that not only their responsibilities, but also this power to become agent for change in support of sustainable and quantitative water management. The intellectuals have to play a very vital role in this respect. The IE has formed a water management forum in this direction at Ahmedabad to tackle these issues and conservation of water. As the world's largest distributed store of water, groundwater plays a central part in sustaining ecosystem, enabling human adaptation of climate variability and change. We shall be observing this World Water Day today. The core focus on the theme of and also to inspire and mitigate the policies and actions towards the achieving the mandate of sustainable development goal number 6, which is pronounced by the United Nations, and water and sanitation for all by the year 2030. There is no resource more precious than water. There is also no resource that is misused, abused, misallocated, and misunderstood the way water is. Safe drinking water, healthy and intact natural ecosystems, and a stable food supply are a few of the things at stake. As our water supply is put under greater and greater stress, we can easily conserve a lot of water by taking simple measures in our day-to-day life. Let us come together to work and create awareness in the society for conservation of water. On behalf of the Telangana State Center of the Institution of Engineers India, and on my own behalf, I once again extend a hearty welcome to the Chief Guest and today's speaker, Dr. I. Satyanarayan Raj Garu, the Council member, and all of you to this important event. I am sure you will enjoy and learn the importance of water from the expert speech of our Dr. I.S. Raju Garu. Thank you, one and all. Before I invite, I think today Shankar Prasad is not joined, so I would like to introduce our the speaker also, Dr. I.S. Satyanarayan Raju Garu. Did graduation in civil engineering and post-graduation in structural engineering in first class with distinction, and also PhD from JNTU Hyderabad. He served in irrigation department of government of Westwhile Andhra Pradesh for 35 years in various capacities, and retired as chief engineer in 2011, and also held positions as the director APRL, Director General Voluntary at Hyderabad. He was a recipient of Best Irrigation Engineer Award in the year 2003 by the government of Westwhile Andhra Pradesh, and also Institution of Engineers India AP State Center, and many merit awards including Best State Level Nodal Officer of the government of AP programs in the year 1996 while he was in service. He presented over 40 technical papers in Institution of Engineers India, seminars, workshops, and other different forums. He served as the chairman of the AP State Center and also Telangana State Center at Hyderabad during the year 2014 to 16, and also National Council member of Institution of Engineers from the year 2012 to 2016. Presently, Dr. I. Satyanarayana Raju, FIE, is rendered services as a technical consultant to the NABARD, AP and Telangana, and serving freelancer, technical consultant, expert, arbitrator, and adjudicator. He also elected as a National Council member of Institution of Engineers for the session 2001 to 2025, and presently serving as the chairman of Research and Development Committee, IEI, and also member of Water Management Forum, Ahmedabad. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. I.S. Raju garu to kindly take over and give his expert talk. Thank you, sir.
Good evening to everybody, and thank you, Chairman sir, for giving me an opportunity to speak a few words on this most important World Water Day. So you all know that actually, so due to the predetermined that the chief guest he could not able to come, I made a last minute entry and to speak on this one. Please bear with me. And anyhow, actually, we want to conduct a 2-day seminar, that is water saving technologies and achieving water-related United Nations Sustainable Development Goals towards the water technology on 22nd, 23rd. But the headquarters have informed that specifically on World Water Day, that is statutory day, you cannot mix up both the 2-day seminar and this one. That's why we are all know that just now respected committee members tomorrow and after tomorrow we are having a national seminar, almost related to the same topic and or some other sub themes also. So that is thing I think we'll be discussing a lot tomorrow and after tomorrow. So let us spend 15-20 minutes. And World Water Day, one speaker is there is no rule and thing, only one speaker. I will speak for about 15-20 minutes, and rest other all also eminent people are there. They can also share their views. So just now our chairman has told that the importance of World Water Day. So that started in 1996. Is an annual event that is normally every 22nd March. So we celebrate it. The purpose of this World Water Day is it highlights the importance of fresh water. So there is a misnomer that common man, everybody says that is abundant water. So where will be the scarcity? There is a misnomer. Because why I'm saying is misnomer is always whether water is abundant or water scarce depends on the per capita water availability. So many of we know that at the time of independence, our population is only 33 crores. So now you know that today's population is 144 crores. So water availability is the same in 1947 and today. So only the problem has come when going for per capita, the what country is being dragged on to this water scarce country. And experts say that unless you have corrective measures, by 2050, India will become one of the water scarce country. So to avoid that situation only, so a lot of brainstorming is happening, a lot of seminars is happening, and tomorrow seminar is also towards that end of what are the water saving technologies we are going to do this one else. Every year there will be different themes. Just now told that from 1996, every year the themes will be vary, but the theme of that year will be, so the problems faced or encountered, need of that particular intervention by the stakeholders and also implementing authorities. So for example, in 2019, water and jobs is the theme. 2019 is water and jobs, 2020 is water and climate change, 2021 is valuing water, 2023 is groundwater, making the invisible and the invisible and visible. So this year theme is accelerating change to solve water and sanitation problem. That is the theme of this one else. But we all know that sustainable development, 17 sustainable development goals are there. So in which water related goal number, the goal is sustainable development goal 6. So in all these years, and even also is specifically telling that any theme that we choose, that theme will revolve around sustainable development goal, which I would like to speak a little more about the sustainable development goal. Another important thing is, so every year at the time of this World Water Day, United Nations World Water Development Report, they will release a report on World Water Development Report, and coinciding with the that World Water Day, that is on March 22nd. This year also they have released a few lines also I will take. So another important UN water, there are different bodies in UN. So there is one body by name UN Water, is the convener of this World Water Day. They select the theme of each year in consultation with the UN different organs are there, and the same will be the topic will be that is actually facing the present day water. For example, in 2019 we got that COVID. The COVID impact is quite a lot on UN Sustainable Development Goals. So that means during last 2-3 years or in present year also, how to come over the damage that was happened for achieving this the sustainable development goal. That is one of the things else. That is the main thing. So when we are discussing about accelerating change to solve water and sanitation crisis, we need to learn what are those accelerators. Just now I told that UN report was there. They have published one report. I have gone through that report. That is UN World Water Development Report was there. So that the report, they identified 5 accelerators. So accelerator, you all know the accelerators are, that means any crisis or anything is there. These are the accelerators that are responsible. One is agriculture, second is environment, third is human settlement, fourth is industry, fifth is health and climate management, climate change. So these are the 5 accelerators. All these accelerators. So the climate, whatever we are discussing, the theme of today is, so that is accelerating change to solve. And in these 5 areas, so there is a fast developments are there that will likely to damage our availability of water or availability water and sanitation. When we are discussing about water, means it is what drinking water and sanitation both will have. So let us discuss those 5 elements, whatever is there. Before that, just I will share a few lines about this sustainable development goal. Of course, tomorrow, because time is short, I could not able to prepare and PPT, but I got the extempore, and I am working on these UN Sustainable Development Goals. Just to share that when I worked there as a senior project manager in AP Human Resource Development Institute. So UNESCO, that UNICEF has given a facility of Center for Sustainable Development Goals. I headed the center. During that 2 years, I headed the center. During that 2 years, I could able to pursue this UN Sustainable Development Goals goal, where we concentrate more on SDG 6. And there is one program by name Water Sanitation and Hygiene. That is called WASH. That is UNICEF has quoted that word water sanitation and hygiene. So that means when we are discussing about water, means that also includes the water and sanitation. I will say a few words about WASH also. Before that, so the actual aim of the Sustainable Development Goal 6 is ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. That is the aim of it. So this is all these goals started in the year 2015, and by 2030. So goal means goal will have outer limit. So we have to achieve this goal by 2030. So and we cannot just be a meek spectator till 2030. So every year also there is intermittent studies will be done, like that. Even also publishing these achievements also there. In 2020 also one report has come that also that updates are also available. But tomorrow and day after tomorrow we'll elaborately discuss all those updates and all those things. So for achieving any goal, we need to have how, at the end of the 2030, how you come to conclusion that whether you achieved it or not, means there will be some targets. So there are all over about these. There are 8 targets and 11 indicators. Target means you have to achieve certain thing, but whether you have achieved the target or there must be indicator. So that will actually that intermittent evaluation or study will be done whether we achieved that one else. So there are 8 targets and 11 indicators to I think to map whether the SDGs have happened. In 2015 it has started. What has happened in 2018, 19, 20, like that, and especially the COVID has impacted achieving those targets. So actually one target is to be completed achieved by 2020, but because of COVID that could not be achieved. The first 3 targets relating to drinking water supply and sanitation. And one of these reports says that world over, across the world, 6 out of 10 people are safely managed sanitation services, and 3 out of 10 people are lacking safe managed water services. So sanitation services is different, water services are different. Safe drinking water and hygienic toilets protect people from disease and enable society to be more productive economically. I told you that about these 5 accelerators are there. In that accelerator, health is one accelerator. So that means the sanitation and water, that is also reflect the health. So they are almost, these goals are interconnected. If some achievement is, some goal is there, that will have impact on others. For example, I am telling you, I told you water and sanitation. If you achieve that goal, automatically that education, there will be improvement in quality education, and also there will be improvement in health. They are interdependent also there. So when we are discussing about this one, equitable sanitation. So equitable water supply. What do you mean by equitable means? Whether he is a millionaire or a poverty line below or a middleman is there, everybody must have accessibility of required quantity per head of the for a person and also per head. So that is the duty of the government or the authorities to make it available. So that is the equitability there. Another important thing is, so gender, about they are discussing about the gender also. They say that women should not suffer for want of proper sanitation or proper water supply. So that is also one of the importance of this goal. And actually, I told you that WASH, what is WASH? Water, sanitation, and hygiene. So this is, UNICEF is one of the actual organ of United Nations. So, but that UNICEF will only work for the welfare of women and children, because other things are there, they will do. Mostly they concentrate. That's why you can see these Anganwadis and also about children nutrition food that UNICEF is doing. So they propagated this water, sanitation, hygiene. Here I would like to share one example. When I was the senior project manager in that Center for Sustainable Development Goals, even before this COVID is there, we propagated hand washing. So hand washing, everybody thinks that washing is just by removing dirt with water. That is not correct all these years. But safe hand washing means you use a soap or liquid. If wash it, then only your hands will begin. So we made a very big intervention, moving around the schools, Anganwadis, and also other public places also. We educated the people with our information, education, and communication. This one by printing pamphlets, by giving the videos, and also brainstorming sessions, and also this what you say, that interactive sessions, and also essay writing and all those things. So why I'm telling you is a very positive experience, which I was a part of it. So before COVID, it's also we have gone number of districts and we educated this WASH in schools and other things. So that what our feedback is, because that WASH importance, that hand washing, that intervention was that impacted, or it was deliberated. So the people could able to come to a realization that so this hand wash will be on important items, like when you are going for toilet, immediately after toilet you must have a hand wash. So before taking food also you must have a hand wash. Actually, a lot of germs will be there, but in our olden days also, people think hand washing means just pouring some water on our hand, but it's not correct. As scientifically, washing means using the soap and all those things. So because that canvassing or that hand wash canvassing, World Water Day or some other World Toilet Days also there, that has improved that has come to the rescue of this COVID-19. So because the practice was done, so I think some of the people, the children also, they come to know that also not only children are prone for all these diseases. So because of that, not only when children are so practicing anything, they prevail upon their family, their father, mother, and other people also to do that one. So that is, hand washing is one of the important intervention. So second thing is, I think sanitation also, the change is accelerating changes, water and sanitation. So toilets are very, very important. So that is open defecation. I think Swachha Bharat or Swachha Andhra Pradesh or Swachha Telangana, all these things, so that open defecation. So actually that open defecation, people may be enjoying the defecation after going in open area, but ultimately it is creating a lot of problem for others, because any defecation that is there, whenever rain comes, all that natural soil will go into that streams and rivers and all those things, and containing a lot of bacteria. And ultimately those water from water courses also, again, we are getting as a drinking water supply. Of course, some treatment will be there. So that's why in Swachh Bharat also, Government of India have made a big campaign, and they have provided a lot of grant in aid and all the things of constructing good number of toilets, that every household need to have a toilet. So here I think both positive things and negative things we have to share. So toilets are constructed, but What about the utilization? Still, the feedback is that though toilets are there, people still who are enjoying open defecation without minding, they don't know the gravity of that open defecation for others. Still, about 10 to 15% toilets are idle, or some of these poor the people they are using the toilets are say the storerooms also. So ultimately, that open defecation. That's why they told that this. Plus, actually, that means maintenance is also part of that one. That is another important thing. So these are some of the things that means knowingly everybody knows that we have to hand wash and also these things also, but giving neglection. But now the hand wash position is improved. There is joint monitoring program of water supply and sanitation, JMP. They are also in this sector. They are also pursuing wash, and they are capturing the what is happening about this hand wash, how many people are practicing, how many toilets are getting used, and all those things. That is a lot of improvement is there. So now the team, we come to the team that is accelerating change to solve water and sanitation. So there is one word is called, the change management. So actually all social science and also theories, also even your MCGRD also, they conduct the change management for the officers. For example, so just only for understanding, I am telling you that, and we the engineers who studied engineering in 70s, we don't have much about computers. Now today's era is a digital era. So that means a change has come where we need to equip ourselves. So that means now even because of our engineering background or our capacities, all presently even veterans also, engineers also, they could able to accustom and this computerization also. That is, we are able to accustom ourselves, and we are getting ourselves suit for the change management. So the present thing is also this accelerating change means, so any change in water supply sanitation. So we need to imbibe ourselves with technology. So now when coming to this change management or accelerating change about water and sanitation, I told one good intervention is toilets. And some people are reporting statistics of 100% is done. So the change man, whatever that was, it was GPS also, every toilet was located by GPS. That means some people giving longer statistics also that could able to the government of the state government and also government of India, they captured really the toilets are there. So this is one of some of the interventions. So now about this water and sanitation. So now we are telling that the per capita requirement or this water need to be supplied is about 100 liters per capita in villages and 135 in cities. So here also sensors, we are using sensors. So about the delivery of water to the mission Bhagirath, I must proudly say that in Telangana is the first state who has given the piped water supply to every individual households. So there also, so whether that quantity of water, how much time we need to send and what water intervals, because 24/7 is always not possible to this one. 24/7/7, if we may say that it's good, but sometimes it is waste. Water can be get wasted also. That's why at what juncture, at what interval need to supply, whether that intervention is giving the family requirement of 100 liters or 130 liters are there. So that is one of the accelerating change and measuring that one else. That is very important. Next comes to sanitation and also recycling. We are all discussing about 3 R's: reuse, recycle, and reduce. So that is also part of this accelerating change. So reuse means recycling. I think now the government of the state, the Telangana government, everywhere, whenever any house plan is getting approved, they are insisting for the recycling of water, or otherwise the rainwater harvesting also. If the big complexes are there, they are insisting that they should not release their drainage water, whether it is a bathroom water, also that sanitation water should not be used as it is as a raw water. So that recycling must be done. And recycled water can be again put to use for our lawns and other than drinking water purpose also there. That is one of the accelerating things. That is the thing else. That's ultimately, for example, we are in Hyderabad. Musi river is there. Everybody is telling that Musi is polluted. That Musi pollution is happening because of the raw sewage that is flowing into this one. Now yesterday also told that there was official information is there that ultimately the Hyderabad Metro Water Supply and Sewage Board, they want to make 100% recycled water get into Musi. That of course this may take a phased manner, and already that is happening is there. So like that, so we need to adjust ourselves, accommodate ourselves, imbibe ourselves about the changes that are taking place. and we need to implement that one else. And there are 6, I told you that there are 5 accelerating changes are there. So when you discuss that one is agriculture. So agriculture. So now I think now we are very proud that Dr. Kadrawali sir, so he was given a Padma Shri award by propagation of millets. So that is one part of taking that millets for the health, but indirectly it is helping the water saving also. Millets take less water. Water is a less water consuming crop. So that is also that's one of the intervention. That means when millets is grown and it is used with multi-purpose. So it is we will get the water saving will be there in that crop instead of paddy. In place of paddy, if millets are grown more area, there will be a lot of water saving will be there. Ultimately, that per capita availability will be. So actually, saturation will be done. That is one of the intervention we will tell. Another important thing is agriculture. That is accelerated agriculture. So now everybody is using pest. Pest is using manure, chemical minerals are using. Ultimately, regenerated water will flow into the rivers. So that regenerated water definitely will have all these chemicals. So ultimately, we are using the drinking water of regenerated water only. So that means now that organic farming in a big way it is happening. So one of the intervention that accelerating came to suit is going for organic farming, so that the chemicals or pesticides that won't flow into our river also, and also in our organic farming also. We are everybody thinking that the size of vegetables are good, but the size has come because of chemical this one is. So by organic farming also, that intervention will be there. Next is environment. Everybody is discussing about pollution of environment. Pollution nobody is doing, only human is doing that, is making the environment polluted. So that one of the things what we have told is about the sanitation is one of the things, open defecation. So that is also polluting the environment. So that's why toilets that constructed, but utilization of using of toilets is very, very important. So that is the thing that is also. Another important thing is organic farming also, that will improve your environment. Now climate change, everybody is discussing about climate change. What exactly climate change? Everybody says that the best the visibility is, so more floods are always drought. So floods and droughts are there. So we need to face that. So in floods, more excess water will be there, that is already there, but our entire water cannot be captured. For capturing that water, we need big storage dams. But over the night, it is very difficult to have a storage dams. But we are very fortunate that our Kaleshwaram project has created many offshore reservoirs. That is the best way. On the other day also, I have gone to Mallan Sagar. Even today, that about 11 TMC of water is there at this stage of in the month of February. So we need to build in this one else. And that will take care of the this climate change of, so any drought is there, that storage facility will take care of it. So that is another important thing. And one more thing is, we need to have a contingency plan, crisis management. When drought is there, so what is the contingency plan? So, but when priorities comes, so water is, you know that water usage is not only for agriculture. Agriculture, about 70-80% of water is being used for agriculture. But the first priority must be drinking water supply. So when a drought is there, in every reservoir or any water body there, 10% the water must be first priority must be for this drinking water. Next, rest whatever balance is there, that will go in for even drought also. You cannot stop growing crops. If you stop growing crops, again food shortage will be there. So in that intervention in agriculture will be there with a little water. You must go in for a less water consuming crops. That is one of the important thing is there. So and the other thing is industries. So that is accelerating. Now everybody make in India. That is everything we have to produce. When we want to produce more means, we require the industries also will require water. That means even now government is giving priority. Even our Kaleshwaram is also there. The storage vessel, that is the earmarking of industries of Hyderabad is also there. So when you want to earmark some water for industries, so we have to conserve certain water in the other sectors. That is very, very important. So both must. Both industries must be there and also agriculture must be there. But when we are using 75% of water for agriculture, we need to go in for economizing, conserving water, a 5% or 2% that water need to be diverted for industries for more production. That more production for our use only, but employment generation and also economic growth of this country. So the third accelerator that is there, human settlements. So you all know that earlier that rural population is about 60-70%. Now it is coming to 50%. That means they are migrating to cities. That is, new settlements are coming in the urban areas. So when new settlement comes, it will have impact both ways. So water, I think we have to provide sufficient water availability will be there. That's why any irrigation, any water supply scheme is there, always will have a census of next 50 years. Now, any scheme that is designed is up to 2050, what will be the population? So human settlements are impacting to provide more water supply. We have to plan for that one. That is important. Next, second thing is sanitation. I think when we discuss anything, it is rounds about water and sanitation. And more human settlements are there, automatically more drainage will flow out, and also more that septic tanks will be there, toilets will be there, ultimately the emissions will be there. So that need to be, again, treatment is important. That means that one of these accelerating changes in respect of this human settlement, that is also important. So we discussed about agriculture, we discussed about environment, we discussed about human settlement, we discussed about industry. So next we come to fifth accelerate is health and climate change. So I told you that climate change will have a bearing on health. So that is the thing. So during the drought conditions are access. For example, our urban flooding is there. In urban flooding, that is one of the impact of climate change. So that urban flooding not only flooded the city, but it has impacted about these diseases like cholera and other waterborne diseases will be there. So there is a linkage of this one. When you say that climate change is about one flooding and all drought is there, so that is drought conditions or flooding will also impact on the health also. So these are some of the 5 accelerators are there. So how to go about is the important, the tool United Nations or UNICEF is telling that IEC, that information, education and communication. We need actually the World Water Day is meant for that one. We must create awareness. What exactly? I think every common man just become a fancy that they're throwing blame on the government, that government has not done that or this one. But they're also part of all these things else. So the role is there. When that water supply by Hyderabad, the water supply and the sanitation board is supplying water, it is the duty of a household or domestic purpose. If they are judiciously, they must use it. Here I would like to tell one better experience is there. The actually treated water we are sending to the domestic. But we all know that actual requirement that whatever water is sent, only 10% we are drinking, but rest we are using the treated water for washing clothes or washing our cars or cleaning our floor. All the things are there. So the sensitization must be there. But I think in my view, it is very difficult. Actually, there must be 2 pipelines. One is for drinking water, one is for other use. But that is very costly that we cannot do that. But at least we need to sensitize the people about this, that. So whatever water is treated water at the cost of government, because so very little, whatever charges the board is doing is only for maintenance. But people are not realizing that whatever they are paying is, that is actually they are thinking that is the cost. So you must sensitize the people that government is spending a lot of money. They must judicially use it. They should not waste the water. They are misuse that water. And even that outbound water also, they must be collected in a colony and used for treatment and other things also. That is very, very important. So this all on this World Water Day, that accelerating change of water supply and sanitation, that is very, very important. And today, actually, the water day, tomorrow and after tomorrow on this platform, I request all of you, 2 days will be there. We got about 5 sessions are there. We got about 12 papers have received and 6 eminent speakers are there. So they'll be delivering very important thing. So that also tomorrow 2 day session is also part of this World Water Day, where we can discuss, elaborate, and don't think that everything somebody will tell you learn it. Already the speaker from the audience, they know much more than the speaker. So only always interaction, deliberations will lead us to the conclusions. The conclusion is nothing but how to sustain this availability of water and equity of sanitation. Everybody need to have that facility and all those things with these few words. So let us also think that we are a part of all these missions, whatever water mission or anything is the government of Telangana. They take up a lot of missions. That Bhagirath mission is there, and also this water supply also their projects are taking place. Even our tanks, MI tanks also desilted. That means they have created a lot of storage facilities. They are all part of this accelerating change is there. And so with these few words for giving an opportunity and for our patient listening, I thank you very much. So I request you one and all, and also call your friends and other people also to have to we all interact with each other. We also learn it. Thank you for giving an opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for instantly accepting our request and delivering such a speech and accelerating the change to solve the water and sanitation crisis. Thank you very much, sir. Now, may I request our Honorary Secretary, Dr. Venkata Subbai Garu, kindly to propose vote of thanks. And also before that, I would like to announce, sir, 1 minute, sir. Before is proposing vote of
any questions
thanks,
also, sir?
I would like to request all the members tomorrow. We are having All India seminar on water conservation technologies at 10 a.m. tomorrow starting. Kindly, I request all the members to kindly attend tomorrow. Thank you.
Good evening, Chairman sir.
Yeah.
We attended,
How are you, boss? Where are you?
we attended in Vignan Bhavan, Delhi.
Very good, very good. I've seen you, ITU, International
ITU,
Telecom
6G,
Union.
and also World Water Day in Vignan Bhavan.
Very good.
Past Chairman are coming tomorrow for session.
Very good, very good.
Ramnanak ji.
Coming Wednesdays of tomorrow coming.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Namaste, Ramna bhai.
Thank you. Thank you. Chairman sir, thank
Yeah.
you.
So night you are
Coming
coming,
tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Ramana?
Yeah, 9:50 flight coming, sir, on the way to airport.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over to Dr. Venkata Subbai Garu.
Thank you, sir. Chairman,
Thanks,
sir.
sir. ISN Raj garu, for your valuable speech and without any short notice, sir, you have done a beautiful lecture.
Respected chief guest and speaker Dr. ISN Razu, council member, Engineer P. Brahma Reddy, FIE chairman, IEI Telangana State Center, Engineer P. Shankar Prasad, convener of the event and committee member, Professor Dr. Ramna Nayak, Engineer T. Venkatesham, Muhammad Moinuddin, Professor Muhammad Moinuddin, T. Kagendar Garu, Indra Sena Reddy Garu, Prasant Garu, committee member, Rajmouli Garu, Subbireddy, Engineer Vijay Prasad, and Engineer Rama. Good evening to all of you. On behalf of the Telangana State Center of IEI and on my own behalf, I convey our sincere and profound thanks to Dr. ISN Raj Garu, the chief guest and speaker of today's World Water Day celebrations. Thank you, sir. I also thank the dignitaries, past presidents of IEI, past chairman of IEI TSC, past honorary secretaries of IEI TSC, council members, committee members, and corporate members, and others who made it convenient to attend this event. Thanks to one and all. Now I request all of you kindly stand for national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai.
Jai.
Chairman sir, coming tomorrow 10 o'clock.
Very good, sir. Randi Ramna Nayak garu.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్ వెంకట సుబ్బయ్య గారు.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
అన్నా నమస్తేనే, ఎక్కడ ఢిల్లీనా?
జేడీలో వస్తున్నా ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ లో బికాస్ జేడీలో డిన్నర్ ఇస్తున్నా.
ఎన్ని గంటలకు సార్? ఎన్ని గంటలకు ఫ్లైట్ రమణానాయక్ గారు?
9:50 సార్. 9:50.
Right, bye. Bye.